Hello everyone, this is Lauren Etheridge again, and tonight I'm going to be talking about artificial intelligence and education. My goal is to answer the question, what is AI? How does AI relate to adaptive and personal learning? To give you some examples of AI in action, and to wrap it up with some final thoughts and resources. So what is AI? AI, or artificial intelligence, refers to the capability of machines or software to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. These tasks include things like problem solving, decision making, language understanding, learning from experience, recognizing patterns, and even perceiving the environment. At its core, AI involves developing algorithms and models that allow computers to process information and, quote, think in a way that mimics human cognitive functions. To give you a simple example of AI, this is the response I received when I posed the question, what is AI, to a generative artificial intelligence system, ChatGPT. How does AI relate to adaptive and personalized learning? When I asked ChatGPT to come up with a definition of AI, it used its extensive database, the internet, to create the definition you saw on the first page. Adaptive learning is similar to this. It uses a vast amount of data along with student data to create individualized instruction tailored to meet that student's needs. Personalized learning, on the other hand, seeks to meet the student's needs through personal interest, student choice, and the participation of the student in the educational design. It's a student-centered approach, and I would like to show you a few ways that we can use AI to support both of these approaches to learning. The first one we'll look at is an adaptive AI tool. Adaptive keyboarding is a feature of Learning.com, an online curriculum designed to teach K through 12 students critical digital skills such as cyber safety, computer fundamentals, and digital literacy. The computer science teacher and media specialists in our district, they all use this as a resource in their classes. It's something that our district has purchased for us to use. There's currently only one feature of the curriculum that is powered by AI, and that is the adaptive keyboarding tutor. It uses pre-test and places students based on their skill level. It assigns practice sets and instructions tailored to the student's ability level, and it continues ongoing assessment to adjust instruction based on the student's progress. I can't show you an active student view due to confidentiality, but I can show you some of the data available to me as the teacher through this program. So, as you can see, I've chosen one of my 5th grade classes. It has about 20 students in it. And the key right here shows us that I've got 3 students who are below the proficient level for 5th grade. The majority of the class is proficient, and we have about 6 students who are above or high achieving. Now, I've also highlighted 2 students that we're going to look at on the next slide as well. This orange student right here is next to the last as far as her accuracy goes when she is typing. And the student in green is the highest when it comes to accuracy when he is typing. The majority of my students have shown a lot of growth this year using the adaptive keyboarding program. It provides on-screen prompting to give each student instant feedback on their typing skills. But looking at the current data, these 2 students stand out because of the discrepancy between their accuracy and their typing speed. So this is the words per minute average for students right now in my class. So remember, our student in green was the top of the class for accuracy. He is 3rd from the bottom in words per minute. So he's typing very, very slowly to get that 100% or nearly 100% accuracy. And our student who was in orange, who was very low in accuracy, is toward the top third of the class in words per minute speed. So she's going very fast and not being nearly as accurate as we need her to be. So while the program can help them correct their techniques and mistakes, I really need to have a conversation with them as their teacher to encourage our student in orange here to really slow down and focus on her accuracy for a while, and our student in green to take some more risk, to push himself when it comes to his speed. And those are going to be more personal conversations that I need to have with each student to make sure they understand why there is this discrepancy in their two skills and what they can do to help improve both. Now, looking more closely at the student in orange, her data is showing her problem key, or this data is showing her problem keys. While the program is already targeting these keys for practice, I need to observe the student to see if there's something that she's doing in that the program can't sense, like incorrect hand placement or something that is preventing her from reaching proficiency. And like I said before, the majority of my students have greatly improved their typing skills this year. However, there are some potential problems with this program and with other adaptive AI programs. First of all, this program may not be available to your school or your students. Many adaptive instruction programs are quite costly. And second, there may be factors that the program can't adjust for. Excuse me. For example, like if there's a physical limitation, or if there's some circumstance that's happening with that student that day, the program may not be able to adjust instruction to really fit the student when there's something specific going on that is not typical of their normal day. And then we also come to student buy-in or student motivation. Ask any teacher, personal tutor, a parent homeschooling their own children, and they'll all tell you that every child is different. And not every child wants to learn typing or long division or whatever it is, whether they have a one-on-one instruction or not. One of the most common complaints from teachers that I talk to is that students don't care about learning what they are teaching. While adaptive AI tools will target student needs and skill ability to help them improve more swiftly than if they did not have that tool, it does not mean that they will necessarily enjoy studying a topic or a subject any more than they did before they had adaptive AI. This is where personalized learning comes in, and while adaptive AI is individualized, not all AI tools allow for student-centered personalization that really draws students into learning. So let's discuss one way to use AI and other forms of technology to give students that personalized education experience. In her article, Motivated to Work, The Power of Choice Boards, Laura Lord-Bushell explains that choice boards place students at the center of their learning experience and create ownership. They allow students to develop decision-making skills, manage their time independently, explore their interests, and express their creativity, all while allowing for differentiated instruction and assessments in the classroom. Of course, choice boards can take a lot of time to create and put together, but we are talking about AI in education, so we can pull up ChatGPT and quickly have lots of ideas for our choice boards. I wanted to do this with you on the presentation, but in my practice run, I did not have enough time to fit it in, so I'm just going to quickly kind of describe the process to you. My plan was to create a board for 4th grade poetry using ChatGPT. At first, I just put the topic in and said that I wanted 8 activities to choose from. They were all good, but they didn't have any figurative language in the options. So I redid the parameters to incorporate figurative language and got more really good results. But then I asked, can you add some technology-based options? Because there weren't any included. I got a very polite response from the chatbot, and the activity options then included Google Slides, Canva, Padlet, Kahoot, Audacity, Jamboard, and many more. And in the process of refining all of these parameters, I ended up with 24 poetry-based activities at different levels of difficulty and different mediums that I could choose from to create a choice board with a wide range for students with a wide range of interests, skill levels, and personal preferences. While all of the technology-based activities that ChatGPT offered me for the choice boards were really great, I had another option in mind that it did not come up with, which was code.org. This is a site that is free to teachers and students and provides an interactive instruction on coding. I've used it before with fourth graders for them to code poetry, which is what I would have used it for in this scenario. But code.org does instruction on computer fundamentals, data, gaming, animations, and of course, artificial intelligence. And this was what I really wanted to show you. While we are teaching AI, or teaching using AI, we need to also teach our students what AI is, how it interacts with information, and code.org has age-appropriate lessons for 2nd through 12th grade about artificial intelligence, and they're absolutely awesome. They discuss machine learning, program bias, generative AI, and even the impact of AI on society. There really are some really great resources available. In the AI for Oceans unit, students from 3rd grade and up, I would definitely say it's probably more targeted for 3rd and 4th grade, get to teach an AI robot how to clean the ocean by identifying sea creatures and pollution. It's really quite fun and really great tool for teaching students about AI. To summarize, because I'm going a little long this time, AI is an exciting form of technology that is rapidly advancing and has limitless applications for education. AI has given us the data-driven power to individualize learning and create personal curriculums and experiences for our students by combining student characteristics, skill level, and personal growth rates. As educators, we need to use every tool at our disposal to inspire the next generation of lifelong learners. To paraphrase the quote that Scott Boland shared in his TED Talk, we must kindle the flame, not just seek to fill a vessel. Just remember that AI is an advanced tool that should supplement teaching, not replace it entirely. Thank y'all for sticking with me today. I know I went a little bit longer than my first video, but here are some of the resources I referenced, and I will be putting links to code.org and learning.com on the website. So thank y'all.